Welcome inside the GCU Soccer Stadium on the campus of Grand Canyon University as the Grand Canyon University Lopes host the North Dakota Fighting Hawks in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. Jack O'Hara here with you alongside Montana Lambden, and Montana, the Lopes looking to rebound after a tough homestand here last week.
Jack, the Lopes have really been struggling offensively. Last week in their homestand against Colorado State, it went to heartbreaking double overtime, and unfortunately Colorado State scored, getting the win. And then on Friday, the girls headed to UCSB. Unfortunately, that game tied as well, but Sophia Roberts made her first career goal, which was huge for the Lopes. Although they've been struggling offensively, their defense has been really strong, and that's going to be vital going into tonight's game.
And the North Dakota Fighting Hawks coming in this one 5-1, 1-5. Are the Lopes' lifetime against the Fighting Hawks. Should be a good one, folks. Kickoff is right around the corner, right here, right now on GCU TV.
I'm Jeff. I'm earning my Bachelor of Arts in Christian Studies online from GCU. My biggest challenge coming back into school after taking a 15-year break was insecurity. Insecurity that I didn't know how to write a paper. I didn't know how to study anymore. The way that the program is structured, I can kind of grow into the classes, and that really gave me the confidence to be successful. I'm a working professional. I've got a job that demands 40 to 60 hours a week from me. Because of the online structure, I can still get things done. I can still have a life. It allows me to knock out courses when I can. I think my time at GCU is gonna help me be a better father, be a better person, be a better disciple. I spent years thinking that I could never do this. So now, the fact that I'm about to graduate, I feel like I achieved something that I never thought I was going to be able to.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
About time you watched it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. We want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
Welcome inside the GCU Soccer Stadium as the Grand Canyon University Antelopes take on the North Dakota Fighting Hawks as we send it down to prayer and national anthem.
I pray that you look after each and every player here on the field, Father. I pray that they're reminded why it is that they're here today, Father, and that motivates them to have a great, awesome game. Father, protect each and every player, Father, from any injury, Father, and just continue to shine your light through their hearts and their passion for this sport, Lord. Thank you for all that you do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Zaina. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
As the sun has set on the campus of Grand Canyon University, it is time for soccer, GCU women's soccer, as the North Dakota Fighting Hawks take on the Grand Canyon University Lopes at GCU Soccer Stadium in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Jack O'Hara alongside Montana Lambden, and Montana, the Lopes fighting desperately to get back into the win column as they've not found a win in each of their last 6 contests after an opening night victory against Stetson.
The Lopes are really looking to come back tonight, and I have 3 keys to the game. The first being goalie Garthwaite. Freshman Lauren Garthwaite, all I can say is wow. Garthwaite really earning that starting goalkeeper position since game 1 for the Lopes. She holds the season high of time played in games, and Coach Derek Leader has had high expectations for Garthwaite all season long, and she really has not disappointed him at all. She has already made so many saves on the season and is really looking to rack up that number tonight. The next key to the game is set the expectations night. As it is set the expectations night for domestic violence awareness, it is also set the expectations night for the rest of the season. The Lopes have a 1-5-1 record and are looking to move forward and move past those losses tonight to set the expectations going into the rest of the season. These girls are young and are new to collegiate soccer, and it's going to take some time to make this adjustment. But this is good for them. Their girls are embracing it and improving upon every game, growing together. The last key to the game is resilience. Despite a difficult preseason schedule, the Lopes are continuing to be resilient and learning from each game, building upon their experiences to truly prepare for WAC conference play.
The Lopes are going to need that resiliency tonight. Montana, the offense looking to step up. 0-4 on the previous homestand here last week, finishing with a 1-0 loss to Colorado State in double overtime. Lauren Garthwaite with 6 saves in that game. A quick road trip to Santa Barbara on Friday, a 1-1 tie. Sophia Roberts picking up her first goal of the season in that game. Sophia Roberts and Danny Batt both coming off the injured list during this last homestand. Sophia Roberts picking up her first goal of the season on that road trip. So we'll see if these Lopes can get Coach Leader his second win this season. Again, the Lopes have not picked up a victory since opening night against Stetson back in August, as they have lost 5 of their last 6 after that tie on Friday night in Santa Barbara. And it's going to be a tough road ahead against these Fighting Hawks. The Lopes are 1-5 lifetime against North Dakota. North Dakota coming in hot in this one, 5-1 this season with 1 tie as well. Goalie Catherine Klein having the year of her career thus far, only allowing 5 goals on the season. As we take a look at the starting lineup for North Dakota as we get set for action in this one. Catherine Klein, of course, the goalkeeper, with Carlene Yapello, Sarah Doran, Mara Capello, Megan Wright, Carly Sandoval, Mimi Eden, as we are underway here in Phoenix, Ashley Abelling, Olivia Knox, Hannah Olson, and Bailey McNitt rounding out the order. As the Lopes look to take possession early, back to midfield on the near side. I mentioned Sophia Roberts picking up that goal Friday night in Santa Barbara. Getting a start here tonight as the Lopes quickly in North Dakota territory as that one's batted away and out of play. So the Lopes quickly threatening here against Catherine Klein, and the Fighting Hawks trying to come away with the score right off the bat. So about a minute into this one, we'll see our first corner kick of the night.
Lopes are really looking to get ahead early this game.
It's going to be Emma Anderson with the kick, and the Lopes looking for the header. It's going to be no good, as Catherine Klein, proving once again how valuable she is in front of that net, comes away with her first save of the night.
Hey, that's okay. It's a great goal.
And North Dakota will take back possession here, looking for their first threat offensively. Emma Anderson placing that corner kick beautifully as the Lopes just unable to come away. Catherine Klein devastating in front of that net as she kicks it back to midfield. Fighting Hawks looking to take it on the far side. Brilliant pass there from Carlene Yapello. As they look to get inside the box here, not going to happen there as the Lopes defense bats that one away. On the far side, they're going to bat it out of play. And it looks like the Lopes are going to regain possession. So nice play defensively from this Lopes defense that has been pretty good since the start of the season. The offense has not helped Lauren Garthwaite to this point. Again, Lauren Garthwaite having a nice start to her freshman campaign. And she'll kick it away here on the far side. And she'll kick that one deep into North Dakota territory as looks like Ellie Busick with the pass back to midfield. Van Dyne with the pass. It looks like North Dakota defense is going to step up. No foul called there as North Dakota looks to take it the other way. Back to midfield on the far side as they kick it deep into the corner and out of play. So the Lopes will regain possession yet again as the defense looking strong here early.
Coaches for tonight's matchup are Derek Leader for Grand Canyon and Chris Logan for North Dakota. Chris Logan is in his third year at UND, and he has left an undeniable mark on their program as he led the Hawks to their best record in the Division I era.
And once again leading the Hawks off to a hot start this year, 5-1-1 as looks like the Lopes will regain possession here. Lauren Garthway looks to kick it away yet again for the Lopes. We mentioned the last homestand for the Lopes going 0-4. Lauren Garthway with 6 saves in Sunday's finale against Colorado State, where the Lopes fell 1-0 in double OT. Defense looks to continue rolling as that one's going to roll out of play, and the Lopes will regain possession. So the Lopes defense, like I mentioned earlier, really stepping up in a big way early on in this one as the offense looks to take over. And North Dakota coming off a shutout, 8-0 in their last go-around. As that one will be booted away to Catherine Klein, who makes the short pass. Lopes going in for the kill there, won't get it as that one's booted out of play. And the Lopes will regain possession. Looks like we'll get our second corner kick of the night as the pass is inbounded. On the far side, pass inside the box, but that's going to be no good as that one trickles out of play. So the Lopes will now get their second corner kick of the evening. As the short pass, as the Lopes get inside the box, go for the kill there. It's going to be too far wide. Catherine Klein won't be able to get a hand on that one as the Lopes again threatening here early on. Emma Anderson, this will be her second corner kick. Placed the last one beautifully. The Lopes unable to head it in. We'll see what she can do here. As she winds, kicks it away in North Dakota's box, but it's going to be a little high as it goes over the crossbar and out of play. So Klein will pick it up and throw it back to midfield. So Lopes with 2 key chances offensively to start in this one off 2 corner kicks from Emma Anderson. Unsuccessful. As North Dakota's offense will get another crack at this Lopes defense. Kick back to midfield. Still in Fighting Hawks territory as the Lopes quickly regain possession on offense. Kick to the far side. Pass into the middle. And that one's going to be quickly captured by North Dakota as it's going to be booted out of play. And North Dakota will take over on offense.
Despite the season that the Lopes have had so far, they're really trying to make it known that they can turn their season around tonight.
As that one's kicked up, middle of the field on the near side. North Dakota loses possession there a little bit, and the Lopes will quickly take over as a foul is called. North Dakota will regain possession. Klein kicks it back to right. Bright looking for Eden. Mimi Eden leading the charge for the Fighting Hawks this season. In 7 games played with 5 goals on the season. As Lauren Garthwaite set to kick this one away yet again. Lauren Garthwaite with no real threats so far here this evening. Lopes defense continuing to shine. The Lopes only 1 goal allowed on that short road trip in Santa Barbara. As that one's kicked away on the near side, midfield going to be booted out of play. And the Lopes will regain possession. Van Dyne looks to inbound. Looking for someone on the near side. She'll find Emma Anderson as North Dakota will take over on offense. Megan Wright looks to kick this one away as, once again, Mimi Eden with 7 goals on the season. And just like that, the Lopes will take back over on offense. So the Lopes defense not really giving North Dakota any chances offensively so far in this one. Again, not giving Lauren Garthwaite any trouble through the first 8.5 minutes as she'll kick that one away back to midfield. North Dakota quickly heads that one back into Lopes territory. Right, looking for Eden. North Dakota desperately trying to get it into the box there, won't find anybody. As Busick has it at the top of the key. Finds Cameron Larson on the near side. Larson trying to fight for possession there as it's going to roll out of bounds. As North Dakota will once again regain possession here. So we'll see what North Dakota has in store here, trying to re-strategize offensively.
Looks like the Hawks may have an injured player on the field. Talking to the ref down there.
It looks like Megan Wright roughed up a bit. We'll see if she's good to go. It seems like she's ready to go as Catherine Klein kicks it back to midfield. And that one is going to be called against the Lopes, so North Dakota going to have a chance here offensively deep in Lopes territory, trying to pick up their first score of the night.
That foul will be called on Hannah Edwards.
Hannah Edwards, the veteran of this defense, as that one's going to be kicked deep into the Lopes box, and going for the quick kill right there is North Dakota, and they're going to come away with their first goal of the night. So Lauren Garthwaite, who is uncontended for the first 8.5 minutes in this one, finds trouble there as North Dakota takes a 1-0 advantage here in Phoenix.
Not the start that you're looking for if you are the Lopes.
As we take another look here, Lauren Garthwaite backing up on that one as North Dakota heads that one in for their first score. We mentioned coming off an 8-0 victory their last go-around. Mimi Eden with a hat trick in that one, 3 goals.
Mimi Eden has had the hat trick all season long. Last time the Hawks were out, she paved the 8-0 win for her team.
Focus on your first touch right now.
That one going to be batted away. North Dakota quickly trying to take over on offense yet again. Nice pass there by Cameron Larson up the field.
I know you see it. I'm asking just now before it gets out of control.
As the Lopes looking for some separation early on, trying to get that goal right back, as that one's going to be booted away and out of play. But the Lopes will remain in possession. So the Lopes quickly after that goal, deep in North Dakota territory. As that one's passed to Larson in the box, trying to head that one in. It's going to be a little bit to the left. As Catherine Klein does not have to contend. So North Dakota looking to regroup on offense here after that quick goal. As again, only 11 minutes into this one, quickly out in front, 1-0. Lopes defense has been solid, like I mentioned, all season long, but this game could quickly get away from them if North Dakota starts getting hot in this one. We mentioned 8-0 last go around. 1-5 are the Lopes' lifetime against these Fighting Hawks.
The Hawks are definitely a strong team. It's not easy to have a last matchup with an 8-0 win in soccer.
It's North Dakota gonna have another chance to get deep into Lopes territory here after that last foul, as Eden boots that one out of play, and the Lopes are gonna regain possession. So nice defense from the Lopes once again on that play. Again, at this point, early in the game, only down by 1 score. Lopes have plenty of time to even this thing up. Just got to step up on defense and not let North Dakota put any pressure on Lauren Garthwaite, as
And the Lopes are a strong defensively team. I think that they can really regain that tonight.
Lopes looking to pick up on a mistake there, as foul's going to be called and North Dakota will take over.
Big collision down there.
That was Ellie Busick with the pass down the middle, deep in North Dakota's box, as Catherine Klein will kick this one away.
Girls are definitely aggressive out there tonight.
Well, the Lopes are definitely in for a fight tonight, Montana, as looking to change, or excuse me, looking to rewrite history. I'm going to pick up their second win lifetime against the Fighting Hawks, as they'll inbound this one into Fighting Hawks territory. Fighting Hawks defense all over the Lopes offense early on, as they'll quickly steal that one away. And that one's passed down the far side, deep in the Lopes territory. Van Dyne looking to steal that one away. Busick with the pass on the far side. As the Lopes going for the home run there, it's going to be no good, a little too far to the right. Again, once again, Catherine Klein unable to contend with that one, as North Dakota will take over.
Really great attempt there, but unfortunately just outside.
As you take another look here, Catherine Klein, all she could do is watch on that one as it trickles down the near sideline. North Dakota looking for the breakaway here, midfield. Olivia Knox with the pass on the near side, as that one's going to trickle out of play. Lopes will take over. Inbounding this one is Van Dyne, as Lopes quickly trying to get into Northern Dakota territory. North Dakota quickly snatches that one. North Dakota doing an excellent job early on in this game, separating themselves from this Lopes defense, as that one's going to trickle out of play, but the Fighting Hawks will regain possession. Quickly inbounded, North Dakota looking to separate themselves. They do there, as they're deep inside the Lopes box here, as the Lopes quickly on the rebound, trying to snatch it away from the Fighting Hawks. They do an excellent pass down the far sideline, back to midfield. Lopes with some room here, as that one's going to be kicked, looking for Cameron Larson on the near side. Larson going to chase after it. We'll see if she can keep this one in play. Looks like she will. She's going to get it back into the Fighting Hawks box. Going for the kill. It's going to be too far to the right. Lopes have had their chances, like I mentioned earlier, in the first 16 minutes in this one, unable to come away with the score there, as North Dakota will once again take over as Catherine Klein will kick it back to midfield. As Klein kicks it away. Lopes quickly trying to head it back into Northern Dakota territory as Larson passes that one off to Busick. Busick with the nice juke there, going for the kill and just a little too high over the crossbar. Lopes once again threatening Catherine Klein early on in this one, unable to come away with the point. So Klein will kick it away yet again. So the Lopes 0 for 4 in North Dakota territory. Lauren Garthwaite has not seen much action on the other side, despite Olivia Knox's goal at the 12-minute mark. As it looks like Ellie Busick is down on the near side, near midfield. We'll see if she's okay, as time was called by the referee.
Looks like they're holding up the trainers.
So we'll see if Busick is okay. She gets up. It looks like she's good to go. So a few injury scares early on in this one for the Lopes. Everybody seems good to go. As she walks it off back deep into North Dakota territory. Lopes with a few opportunities here in the last minute. Looking for another one here as Ferguson kicks it off, and Klein's gonna pick that one up. Pass it off to right on the far side, streaming up midfield. And plenty of room here for North Dakota. As she gets the pass off, looking for Eden on the far side, won't find her as the Lopes kick that one out of play, but North Dakota will remain in possession. The Fighting Hawks inbound it. As they look to get inside the box there, won't find it. Go for it a second time, as that one's gonna be booted out of play. And the Lopes will regain possession as Garthwaite will kick this one back to midfield. Sydney Torres checking in on this one for the Lopes, making her first appearance on the night. As the Lopes, once again, struggling to find separation here. They do here. As looks like Torres going for the quick kill, just misses that one. Just to the left of the crossbar, as Catherine Klein dodges a major bullet there, as North Dakota remains in the lead with that 1-0 cushion. As we take another look here,
I have to tell you, Jack, I thought that was going straight in.
Ellie Busick just missing that one. As the Lopes continue to put the pressure on Catherine Klein early on in the first 19.5 minutes. It's our 5th shot attempt as Busick heads that one back into enemy territory. Gonna crawl out of play as that one's gonna be inbounded by Megan Wright. Van Dyne trying to shuffle that one off to Tyler Ferguson. She's gonna lose possession as Lopes looking to keep that one in play. They won't, as that one's going to be kicked out of play by Logan Van Dyne.
Mimi, give us a little bit more width, okay? Yeah, we're getting just
And despite Olivia Knox's first goal of the night, 12 and a half minutes in, Lopes defense keeping this North Dakota offense at bay, who once again scored 8 times around their last go-around at home to improve to 5-1 on the season. Klein kicks this one back to midfield on the far side. And a foul's gonna be called, as it's gonna go against the Lopes. North Dakota once again looking to find themselves some separation here. We saw what happened last time when they gave Lauren Garthwaite some trouble.
Looks like that foul will be called on Sandra Hill.
So Hill coming away with her first foul of the night, as Wright kicks this one deep into enemy territory, into the Lopes box, as that one's going to be headed out of play. Nothing for Lauren Garthwaite to contend there. She'll just boot this one back to midfield at the 21.5-minute mark. Only the second real threat against Garthwaite in this game. This Lopes defense has done a tremendous job containing this Fighting Hawks offense, despite the one score, as North Dakota will regain possession here. Lopes already with 5 fouls in the first 22 minutes to North Dakota's 2. Sarah Doran gonna kick this one back deep into Lopes territory. It's gonna be blocked there by Cameron Larson. But it's not gonna matter, as North Dakota will try one more time. So Doran with another try here, floats that one deep into Lopes territory. Defense stepping up again as they bat that one away. And we're gonna bounce out of play as the Lopes once again will take over, quickly inbounded. North Dakota quickly snatches that one away as it trickles down the far sideline. Lopes defense bats that one away, but North Dakota will remain on offense here, still looking for their first corner kick in this one. It looks like they'll get it right here, as it looks like Megan Wright heading over.
North Dakota looking to really test Lauren Garthwaite right now.
And only 2 real threats in this game against Lauren Garthwaite, as they go deep into the box. Clear shot off there. It looked like from Carlene Yapello. That one's going to be a couple feet over the crossbar, so Lauren Garthwaite breathes a sigh of relief there. She'll just kick this one back to midfield. So 3 shot attempts now for North Dakota, going 1 for 3 thus far, with Olivia Knox's second goal of the season earlier on. And when batted away back to midfield, Lopes looking for the breakaway here. They won't find it, as North Dakota able to combat that one, and they'll regain possession on offense. Klein on the outside, able to kick that one deep into Lopes territory. As that one's going to be kicked down the sideline, gets away from North Dakota, as Busick unable to get a handle on that one. North Dakota able to kick it out of play. Lopes will regain possession.
Now it's a game for your Lopes, number 21.
Logan Van Dyne set to inbound.
Looks like there's going to be a substitution for GCU.
Perry Belzer making her first appearance in this one as well, as that one's going to be kicked on the far side. Lopes again looking for an opening here. They're going to find it, but once again, Catherine Klein dodging a bullet as that one just to the right of the crossbar. Sixth shot attempt for the Lopes in this one at the 25.5-minute mark. Just unable to come away with the point as Klein will kick it away.
Really unfortunate for the Lopes as it is just inches away. You can take another look right here. Just missing.
Just inches away for the Lopes yet again. Have not been able to catch any breaks to this point. As once again, trying to find an opening here on offense on the near side. Busick. It's going to be blocked by Megan right there, not giving Busick any leeway there. Busick set to inbound. As that one's going to be kicked away on the near side. Looked like Tyler Ferguson just unable to get a good feel on that one. Klein will kick it away yet again, so almost 27 minutes into this one. Both defenses have been tremendous to this point. The Lopes threatening on offense with 7 shot attempts already. North Dakota with 3 against Lauren Garthwaite. With Olivia Knox coming away with the only score of this game with a header at the 12-minute mark.
Now for GCU, number 5, Danny Babb.
Danny Babb entering this one for the Lopes. As that one gets away from North Dakota, they take back possession deep into the Lopes box, but that one's going to be quickly batted out of play. North Dakota will remain in possession here deep into Lopes territory, as they're going to come away with their second corner kick of the night, as Megan Wright set to kick this one away. She winds, kicks, and delivers. North Dakota unable to come away with the score there, as the Lopes defense able to combat that play. Take it up to the middle of the field. Danny Babb with the pass back into Lopes territory as North Dakota recovers. And once again, North Dakota doing a nice job separating themselves from this Lopes defense, giving themselves room to work with, as that one's going to be combated and out of play. But North Dakota will inbound this one on the far side, as Wright throws it in. Defense all over this North Dakota offense, as that one's going to be quickly batted away. North Dakota looking for an opening, won't find it there, as the Lopes are able to bat that one on the near side, and it's going to roll out of play. North Dakota will inbound on offense. Looking like Ashley Ebeling will inbound this one for the Fighting Hawks, as we are approaching 30 minutes here in half number 1. 1-0 lead for North Dakota if you're just joining us. Olivia Knox with her second goal on the season. Lopes will inbound this one. Lopes with 7 shot attempts against Catherine Klein. Unable to come away with the score just yet, as once again this Lopes defense right on North Dakota. Inbounded by Ebeling and quickly batted out of play, so the Lopes will regain possession. Once again, this Lopes defense continuing to shine like they have all season long. Just waiting for the offense to step up as Garthwaite kicks that one back close to midfield, quickly combated away by North Dakota. As they're just going to kick that one away and out of play. Looking for Megan Wright down deep into the Lopes box, but won't find her there as Garthwaite will once again kick it away here.
Lopes really have the home game advantage here at GCU because the other teams aren't used to the type of weather that we have here. It's very hot and their opponents have to really rely on the conditioning.
As that one's going to be batting on the far side. And the Lopes looking to take one more crack at Catherine Klein here in half number one, as North Dakota quickly on the rebound there, going to kick that one into the corner on the far side, and the Lopes once again looking for some breathing room here as North Dakota's defense has been all over this offense since the start of this one. And you mentioned Montana, Arizona, and North Dakota, two completely different places. North Dakota doing a nice job so far here tonight as that one's going to be quickly batted away. Garthwaite will go out and get this one.
Yeah, Doc, it is definitely very hot in Arizona, something that these North Dakota girls are not used to. And playing in this type of weather changes the game entirely. And it makes our girls stronger as they go to opponents' stadiums.
And the Lopes still trying to figure out what that North Dakota weakness is here. Again, 5-1 coming into this game, 1-5 lifetime are the Lopes against North Dakota. Larson looking to set up the offense, takes a chance there, but that one's gonna be kicked out of play. Way right to the goalpost as Klein will once again kick this one away. Catherine Klein very busy so far here in the first 32 minutes.
Lopes have had tons of scoring opportunities in this first half, but unfortunately just haven't been able to come away with one.
7 shot attempts already, 1 save for Catherine Klein. That came much earlier in this game at the 10-minute mark. As North Dakota able to bat that one away. Lopes looking for the quick inbound. It's going to be Tyler Ferguson finding Larson.
You can tell that the girls are out there and they're eager to get their season back on track.
Looking for the header there. Going to be a no-go as Catherine Klein finds that one perfectly as she'll kick it back to midfield. So another shot attempt for the Lopes as Klein picks up her second save of the night. North Dakota able to bat that one deep into Lopes territory, but nothing but purple and white on the North Dakota side as looks like Haley Bostard playing some nice defense there as North Dakota able to once again snatch that one away. Megan Wright on the far side. Passes that one off to Mimi Eden. Pass to Eden on the far side there, but that one's going to be booted out of play. So once again, North Dakota, despite their one score early on in this one, trying to figure out this Lopes defense as Lauren Garthwaite will boot it away yet again.
Mimi Eden is definitely one of those players that the Lopes need to look out for tonight. She's tied for the conference lead in goals with 5 and leads the Summit League in points with 11.
Definitely a player to watch out for in this one. This Lopes defense holding her to no scores thus far here tonight. As North Dakota, once again, looking for an opening, going to be cut off by the Lopes. Back to midfield. At the 35-minute mark, the North Dakota Fighting Hawks looking to go deep into Lopes territory here as Klein comes way out of the box here, kicks that one deep into Lopes territory as that one's gonna find Eden on the far side. Lopes quickly with the rebound as that one's gonna be kicked down the far side, but gonna trickle out of bounds. So North Dakota looking to regain possession here once again at midfield as the ball will be inbounded by Megan Wright once more.
Looks like we'll have some substitutions for UND.
As Megan Wright will come out of this one shortly. As the Lopes looking to regroup on offense once again. They've had their fair share of chances against Catherine Klein thus far. As they'll get another opportunity here deep into North Dakota territory. Looks like Catherine Klein is gonna have her work cut out for her again here. Lopes looking to kick this one away from midfield as they set up just outside North Dakota's box. Kicks that one away, and all Catherine Klein has to do is watch there as that one is booted just to the right of the crossbar. The Lopes will remain in possession here. Looks like they're going to come away with their fourth corner kick of the night.
Looks
as
like
Andrea Martinez checks into this one.
and Cameron Larson will check out for the Lopes.
So Larson getting a breather here as Emma Anderson set to kick this one away for the Lopes' fourth corner kick of the night. We'll see if they can come away with a score here as that one's going to be quickly headed away. It looks like Bailey McNitt, who just came into this one for North Dakota, getting roughed up a little bit there as a referee will call a quick timeout. She seems good to go as she walks this one off at the 37.5-minute mark.
Jack, I have to tell you, these girls get pretty rough down there.
As we reiterated at the beginning, Montana, the Lopes in for a fight tonight against these Fighting Hawks. I mean, it's in their name. As Klein will once again kick this one away. Lopes defense setting up near midfield. As the Lopes will receive their first yellow card in this one. It's going to go against Tyler Ferguson at 37 minutes and 51 seconds.
That'll make for their 10th yellow card of the season.
Cassie Giddings with the pass. Eden looking for some separation. Eden looking to take this one herself as that one's going to be passed off. It looks like Yapello taking it back towards midfield as the Fighting Hawks going for the home run kick there. Won't work as Garthwaite snatches that one. And we'll send it back to midfield. So the Lopes once again in enemy territory here. Despite North Dakota's great defense in this one, this Lopes offense has been all over Catherine Klein. Again, 8 shot attempts thus far, 2 saves in the half for Klein. As Logan Van Dyne inbounds this one. Danny Babb boots that one out of play. So once again, the Lopes will turn it over here on offense. As North Dakota looks to go into halftime with at least a 1-0 cushion. We'll see what they can do here offensively as that one is quickly Booted out of play by Jessica Wong. Ashley Ebeling inbounds this one for the second time tonight. Yapello passes that one off to right. So Catherine Klein once again having her work cut out for her as she kicks this one away, as North Dakota once again looks to re-strategize here on offense. As Eden goes after that one, as it's going to be taken on the far side, looking for the kick there was Olivia Knox. A little too far outside the box there as Lauren Garthwaite snatches that one, kicks it back to midfield.
Lauren Garthwaite making it look easy out there for the second time in a row.
North Dakota quickly back on offense. Midfield on the far side, that one going to be once again booted out of play by Jessica Wong. So the Lopes defense continuing to step up here after the early goal from Knox. Ebeling going to inbound this one at midfield. Going for the deep pass to Eden, not going to find her there. Tyler Ferguson doing a nice job getting that way from North Dakota's highest scorer. Looking for another kill there, but right there is Garthwaite. Didn't have to move too much, a little bit to her right. Able to save that one. And once again, she'll kick it back to midfield once more with about 3.5 minutes to go here in half number one. Lopes looking for a late minute surgence. Once again, unable to find separation here, as that one's going to be kicked into the corner on the near side, as that one's going to hit the back of the net. And once again, Catherine Klein will kick this one away.
Looks like we're going to have some substitutions for the Lopes.
Naya Ponchansky steps into this one for the first time tonight at the 42-minute mark. So Coach Leader utilizing his depth as North Dakota once again snatches that one away, kicks that out of play, but the Lopes will regain possession deep into enemy grounds here. Once again with 2.5 minutes to go in half number one. Looking to nod this one up at 1. Perry Belzer inbounds this one. Not a Lope to be seen there, as Klein will easily pick that one up. See if she goes with the short pass. Looks like she's just going to kick this one back to midfield yet again, as this North Dakota defense continues to isolate the Lopes on offense.
Catherine Klein has had her work cut out for her all night, but she is a really vital player for the Hawks. She ranked second in the NCAA for goals in minutes played. She's played 665 minutes while accumulating 32 saves and a 91.4 save percentage, which is highly impressive.
It's been a team effort thus far for North Dakota, as Klein will kick this one away yet again. The Lopes quickly trying to put something together offensively. Van Dyne kicks that one to Sydney Torres. Torres fighting valiantly to keep possession there as North Dakota boots it away. Back to midfield, Wong with the pass. Torres trying to keep possession, as that one's going to be batted back on the far side at midfield.
1 minute remaining in this half.
The Lopes once again trying valiantly to try to get deep into North Dakota territory. They'll give themselves one more chance here as Torres with the pass. going for the kill there. It's going to be blocked by this North Dakota defense yet again. They'll take one more stab at it, but just a little too high there, as once again, Catherine Klein can only watch as she'll kick this one away once more with about 25 seconds to go here in half number 1, as the Lopes continue to seem frustrated offensively.
That seems to be the pattern going on here tonight, consistently getting so close to the goal and just missing every shot, which is really unfortunate for the girls.
Belzer, with 5 seconds left, passes that one off to Torres, and it looks like the Lopes are not going to be able to get a shot off, as after 45 minutes of play here in this one at GCU Soccer Stadium, Olivia Knox with the only goal to show offensively, with her second goal of the season at the 12.5-minute mark, with 12 minutes and 32 seconds into this one, to give North Dakota a 1-0 advantage in this one in Montana. It's been all about the Lopes offense in this one, just not able to get anything past Catherine Klein to this point.
Jack, the Lopes have had tremendous defense all night, but unfortunately they just haven't been able to score. Both teams have been fighting the offense after the goal on Knox. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do in the second half, as they've been eager all night long, and I really have some belief in them that they're going to turn things around tonight.
Catherine Klein with 3 saves already in this one, and Lauren Garthwaite has not had to contend with too much thus far, but just 1 save in this one, saving 1 goal attempt. But Olivia Knox with that header at the 12.5-minute mark to give North Dakota the 1-0 advantage, as we'll see what Coach Leader and company have in store for this offense come half number 2, as you are watching GCU Women's Soccer right here on GCU TV.
I'm Andrea, and I'm earning my PhD online at GCU. Pursuing my PhD online at Grand Canyon University is a huge investment into my future. I'm also learning critical thinking and problem-solving skills that I can apply to every facet of my life. When you are working, going to school, balance is key. I really try to practice what I preach to my students. As an online faculty member, I stress the importance of time management, and I demonstrate that by example. A Christian worldview is important to me in all facets of my life because it is a huge part of who I am. And I want to make sure I'm demonstrating that not only to my students, but to my children. I plant these seeds that when they're older, they're also demonstrating God's love through service. GCU's community is welcoming, whether you attend on campus, online, or in the evening. We are all one big family.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
Performance is your profession. You excel in bringing the best out of people. Through leadership and insight, you help others fulfill their promise. You share a unique bond with your family and cherish your time together. But you strive to take the next step in your career. GCU's online degree program in performance psychology will enhance your skills in helping others succeed. Master your craft in an online PhD program that puts innovation and technology at the heart of education. And you can do it all within a tight schedule without disrupting other aspects of your life. With a PhD in performance psychology, you'll have the tools you need to elevate your performance to the next level. When human excellence meets cutting-edge technology, business advances.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here on GCU TV as we get ready for half number 2 here at the GCU Soccer Stadium. A 1-0 lead for the North Dakota Fighting Hawks in Montana. It's been all about Catherine Klein and this North Dakota defense so far. GCU's offense has put together some rallies early on, but have just not been able to come away with a knockout punch.
Yeah, they've really just been struggling, and they've been getting so close to making those goals, but they just haven't been there. Lauren Garthwaite has done an amazing job. She's made all the saves tonight, only allowing 1 goal so far. I'm looking forward to seeing what half number 2 is like.
Lauren Garthwaite with 1 save so far in this one as we take a look at the GCU halftime highlights brought to you by the GCU Hotel. Quick corner kick here from Emma Anderson right out of the gate. We mentioned Catherine Klein with 3 saves in this one. That was her first save of the night early on in this one. As you take another look right there, just to the left of the crossbar. And right here, you'll take a look at Olivia Knox's 2nd goal of the season, a header at the 12.5-minute mark, just past Lauren Garthwaite on the right side. As once again, the Lopes deep into the North Dakota's box here, just unable to come away with the knockout punch yet again. As the Lopes have taken 14 total shots in this one. And once again, Catherine Klein dodging a major bullet there. That one just to the left of the crossbar, as you can see Logan Van Dyne with the pass there, and the Lopes heading that one right into the hands of Catherine Klein yet again. With one more look there just to the left. 7 total shot attempts like we've mentioned. As the Lopes just unable to come away with the game-tying goal there is Lauren Garthwaite. Once again, that was her first save of the night late in half number 1. As we'll see what the Lopes have in store here. We'll see if Coach Leader has any more strategies or any different type of strategies going in to half number 2. Trying to solve Catherine Klein, who has been phenomenal this season for the 5-1 Fighting Hawks. As again, the Lopes just looking to tie this game up at 1.
From GCU Center for Worship Arts comes their latest album, Canyon Worship 2019. These songs were written and recorded by students right here on the GCU campus. Let's take a look.
We lift our praises up to the Holy One. We lift our praises up to the risen Son. Is our greater still, and no one's ever gonna love me like you will. Come up here, I dwell in majesty. You are the Alpha, the Omega. You are Jesus, you are Savior. From the beginning, you are. My hope has a name. It is Jesus. I'm chasing after your
Canyon Worship 2019 is now available at the Lope Shop, iTunes, and all major streaming platforms. As we now take a look at the upcoming schedule brought to you by BSN Sports.
Women's volleyball will host the Grand Canyon Classic next weekend. The Lopes will face the Cal State University Northridge Matadors at 7 p.m. on September 20th, and then they will take on the Idaho Vandals the next day at noon on the 21st, followed by an exciting matchup that night against Omaha at 7 p.m. If you can't make it to the game, be sure to catch all those games right here on GCU TV.
A lot of action coming your way shortly here on campus, as it's now time to take a look at the Canyon State halftime stats, brought to you by Canyon State Credit Union. We mentioned the one goal off by Olivia Knox, her second of the season at the 12.5-minute mark. Again, the Lopes have been putting a lot of pressure on Catherine Klein in this one. 14 total shots, 3 saves for Klein in this one, 6 total shots against Lauren Garthwaite for North Dakota. Again, like I just mentioned, 3 saves for Klein, 1 for Garthwaite. Garthwaite's save coming just moments before half number 1 came to an end, and 9 fouls for the Lopes that have set up North Dakota offensively deep into Lopes territory, giving them many more chances than they've deserved offensively so far, and only 4 fouls on North Dakota's side, which is why they've been so good defensively, despite the Lopes putting a ton of pressure on Catherine Klein in this one. So we'll see if the Lopes have a rally in their bones in these final 45 minutes as they trail this one 1-0. It is 1-0 North Dakota, looking for their 6th win of the season as the Lopes look for their first win at home. You are watching GCU Women's Soccer right here on GCU TV.
One more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Wait, let's actually do it right. Hi guys, what's up? Have you guys ever heard of Ask GCU?
I have heard of it.
I have before, yeah.
What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
Why I should go to GCU?
Probably the best food place.
You know, we all love food. Yeah. So probably that episode.
What's the best way to drink a stampede?
Go-karts. What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
All of them.
Yeah, thank you.
My favorite episode is probably where they asked about the Chick-fil-A line.
The breakfast one's pretty good.
The one where you guys talk about the best places to have breakfast on campus and everyone said Chick-fil-A.
That's the best breakfast I've ever had.
The Welcome Week episode.
The Welcome Week one, that one's really clutch.
The Welcome Week, where Brittany jumps around into people's cars and asks them questions. Remember, kids, don't get into people's vehicles.
I just really like you guys.
I just like it when you're in it.
You too.
.com.
Tweet hashtag AskGCU to get your question featured.
I'm Courtney, and I'm earning a master's online at GCU in Christian ministry. My husband is in the military, so we move a lot. I really wanted a school that would support me no matter where I lived, and GCU was a great fit for that because although it's a rigorous program, I really enjoy that I get to do it on my time. Sometimes that's at a coffee shop, sometimes it's in my office. Faith is a big part of my life. I play violin in my church, and I get to express my gifts and worship God. I pray continually, and I just really try to seek God. I really wanted to go to a school that could highlight that and worship God freely, and GCU definitely gave me the platform to do that. Being an online learner at GCU, I've really made a personal investment in my own life that has given me such confidence to go into my field, not only to become an expert, but be a change agent for the world.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Women's Soccer Media Day!
I think we're doing like 2 truths and a lie. So I think we're gonna guess the 2 truths and like which one of our teammates is their lie or whatever. And then we
Was our GCU Women's Soccer Media Day, as you took a look right there as we get ready for half number 2. Again, the North Dakota Fighting Hawks up 1-0 in this one on Olivia Knox's second goal of the season at the 12.5-minute mark. In this one, as the Lopes come back out onto the field, as if you haven't noticed before, the Lopes with blue socks in this one against North Dakota. Montana, you talked a little bit about that earlier on.
Yeah, Jack, tonight is Set the Expectation Night. Tonight is dedicated to combat sexual and physical violence through raising awareness, education, and direct engagement with coaches and collegiate athletic programs all across the country. Brenda Tracy, a survivor of a collegiate football team's gang rape, started this foundation to spread awareness and make sure collegiate athletes set the expectation to prevent this type of violence. So it's a really powerful message. And yesterday was women's volleyball Set the Expectation Night. So we've had Brenda Tracy, out here at both of the events this weekend, and it's been really great.
So again, the Lopes just trying to figure out Catherine Klein in this one. We mentioned 3 saves. Has only allowed 5 scoring attacks so far this season. Again, the Fighting Hawks looking for win number 6 in this one and looking for win number 6 lifetime against the Lopes. Fighting Hawks 4-0 lifetime here at GCU Soccer Stadium. Lopes 0-4 lifetime against the Fighting Hawks here at home, and the Lopes again 0-4 so far this season at home, looking for win number 1 after an 0-4 homestand last go-around. Tough loss against Colorado State here last Sunday night in double overtime, like we mentioned, a 1-0 loss. Lauren Garthwaite coming away with 6 saves in that one.
That was definitely a tough match for the Lopes, going the entire game scoreless into double overtime, and then unfortunately Colorado State scoring, which is definitely not the outcome that the Lopes wanted.
As we are underway here in half number 2, Larson quickly passes that one off to Tyler Ferguson. North Dakota quickly takes back over on offense. Pass a little too wide there, as the Lopes will take it down the far side of the field, but it'll be booted out of play, so North Dakota will take back over quickly here. As Mara Yapello inbounds that one for the Fighting Hawks, looking once again to separate themselves here for the Lopes. That's what made them so successful offensively in half number 1. Looking for the quick score here. They're not going to come away with it. It looked like Mara Yapello looking for her first goal of the night. Just couldn't make good contact there as Garthwaite comes away with the save. Kicks that one back to midfield. So just like that, Lauren Garthwaite getting the pressure put on her, as the Lopes quickly trying to force matters into their own hands here, as Larson kicks that one away just to the right of the crossbar and out of play. So Catherine Klein will once again kick this one away. So both offenses coming out of the gate strong here, looking for scores. We'll see if North Dakota can regroup on offense here, as they go up the middle of the field. Pass on the inside to Knox. Nobody home there, as the pass on the near side, that's going to go to Carlene Yapello, who kicks that one away. And Logan Van Dyne will be on the recovery, as he kicks that one back near midfield. Going to be out of play as North Dakota quickly inbounds it. Eden doesn't get a good handle on that one, as the Lopes quickly on the recovery, as that one's going to be kicked back to midfield. North Dakota looking to get a hand on it. Larson chasing down Yapello, as that one's going to be kicked out of play. Cameron Larson looking to run away with that one, trying to go one-on-one with Catherine Klein here, as that one is going to result in a foul. Going to go against North Dakota here, so the Lopes going to be deep into enemy territory here, setting themselves up with a great chance here with Cameron Larson set to kick this one away, or it looks like JC Ironshad. Ironshad making an appearance in this one, picked up her first goal of the season last Thursday night here at home, as she's gonna be blocked there by Eden. Nice block from North Dakota's highest scorer, as that one's gonna be booted out of play. And North Dakota will take over on offense. A nice defensive play there.
As you mentioned, JC Ironshad, she holds the season high for GCU with 20 shots taken.
Unable to get a shot off there after the great defensive play by Eden. Mamie Eden, once again, like we mentioned earlier, with 7 goals already this season. Known much more for her offensive play, but making a great defensive stop as the Lopes quickly back into enemy territory. With the pass on the far side, gonna trickle out of play. A little too strong there for Logan Van Dyne on the far side. North Dakota will take over yet again. And she kicks that one away on the far side, back to midfield, but quickly out of play. Not a great kick there from Klein, as the Lopes are going to regain possession deep in enemy territory once again. Larson with the pass, going to lose possession there. Another great defensive play made there by Mara Yapello. Lopes able to combat that one back into North Dakota territory. North Dakota quickly going to take back over on offense. Past midfield on the far side. A lot of breathing room right there for the Fighting Hawks, as Eden takes it on the far side. Back deep into the corner. Looking for the pass down the middle, and Garthwaite right there for the save. As North Dakota trying to be a little sneaky there with the quick pass to Megan Wright in the box.
Garthwaite is ready. She is not wanting to allow any more goals for the rest of the night.
As that one's going to be batted deep into North Dakota territory. It's going to be Larson down the corner on the near side, looking for the pass on, or down the middle, I should say, as that one's going to be batted away by North Dakota's defense. But the Lopes remain in possession, quickly inbounded there. North Dakota's offense has been all over Lauren Garthwaite here in the first 6 minutes of half number 2. As Larson with the pass on the far side. North Dakota not giving the Lopes any breathing room there back in the corner, as that one's going to be booted out of play and quickly recovered by the Fighting Hawks. We've seen a lot of this throughout this one. Catherine Klein looking to kick it away back to midfield, trying to get the ball as far away from her as possible, as the Lopes have been threatening all night long. Going for the pass to Sarah Doran there, as Yapello regroups, as the pass will not be retrieved by Olivia Knox there, as it rolls out of play, and the Lopes will take over on offense. As Sandra Hill inbounds this one, looking for Ironshad, as that pass is going to be made by Haley Bostard. Quickly recovered by Klein. Passes it back to midfield. Bostard right there, as North Dakota once again showing how good their defense really is. As that one's going to be quickly combated by Eden. Back into Lopes territory once again. North Dakota finding some breathing room and finding some space against this Lopes defense, but Garthwaite is going to gobble that one up and send it back to midfield. And going after that one is Tyler Ferguson. Back deep into the corner, deep into the Fighting Hawks box, going for the first kill, but that one's going to go just to the left of the crossbar. We've seen that quite a lot from the Lopes here tonight, looking for their first score against Catherine Klein.
Yeah, that seems to be the pattern going on all night long. Lopes just can't seem to get it in the box.
Just missing the net by a few inches on multiple occasions throughout this one at GCU Soccer Stadium. Foster fighting for possession there, won't get it as Yapello's going to be tripped up. That's going to be a foul against Emma Anderson. So North Dakota going to get a golden opportunity here as they'll kick this one deep into Lopes territory. Right with the kick. Barthwaite will pick that one up before any Fighting Hawks can get a hand on it. One thing that North Dakota's offense has done throughout this one is giving themselves some space when it comes to that Lopes defense. The Lopes offense trying to do the same here, down by 1. As North Dakota's defense, although I've given Catherine Klein some headaches in this one. Again, 3 saves, 9 total shot attempts for the Lopes. They have done their job to this point, as that one's going to be inbounded to Eden. And Mimi Eden looking to make her impact in this one as she streams that one down the far side, back to midfield. Oster trying to get a handle on that one, as Eden right there. As Eden showing off her quickness at the 55-minute mark here in Phoenix. As the second yellow card is going to be handed out here, with North Dakota regaining possession.
Tonight is assistant coach Ben Parman's birthday. He's spending it here at the field.
Well, happy birthday, Ben. Hopefully the Lopes can get him a win here. Still plenty of soccer to be played.
Yeah, we're
35 minutes to go in this one. That one kicked deep into Lopes territory yet again. Going to be headed away there as the Lopes looking to keep this one in play. Kick it on the far side, midfield. Right there is Eden. Lopes will quickly inbound it after the ball goes out of play. Lopes with 11 total fouls in this one. North Dakota with just 5. So again, despite, like I said moments earlier, despite giving Catherine Klein some headaches in this one, the amount of times that Lopes offense has been able to threaten her so far in this one, of keeping the fouls down to this point. Lopes looking to get in the box here, going for the quick goal there is Larson. She won't come away with the point there, as that one's just a few feet over the crossbar.
Larson has had 14 shots on the season and has continued many of those tonight.
As Sydney Larson enters this one, Klein will kick it away on the near side near midfield. Lopes defense all over that one, as Yapello just trying to snatch it away. Torres snatches it away herself as Larson passes that one back to the middle of the field, finds Emma Anderson, who's going to find Torres looking for the header, won't go, as that one's just a few feet to the left as well. So the Lopes continue to take their chances against Catherine Klein in this one. Just unable to find the net. Back to midfield, headed by Larson. Emma Anderson trying to regain possession here for the Lopes. Isn't going to find it there. Yapello trying to find Bailey McNitt on that pass. As that one's going to be passed down the far side of the field in Lopes territory. Lopes quickly on the rebound there. Anderson with the kick down the far side of the field, looking for Sophia Roberts, who's going to kick that one out of play. Klein will once again kick this one back to midfield as her defense continues to shine in this one.
You know, Jack, the purpose of these preseason games is to really just learn more about their opponent and get stronger for conference play. They've been tested early with some difficult contests. I've looked to see what some of their conference opponents have been doing, and Kansas City is in the lead. They have a 5-2 record. Behind them is UTRGV with the 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie.
Roberts with the pass to Bostard on the near side. And we're seeing more of the same here from the Lopes tonight, Montana. Defense stepping up in a big way, but just have not been able to get anything going offensively to this point. We saw with the 1-1 tie against Santa Barbara. Sophia Roberts picking up her first goal of the year as Roberts right there on the near side in the corner looking for the pass on the far side. Won't find it there as it looks like that one's going to trickle out of play, and it does. So North Dakota will take back over on offense here as this Lopes offense continues to struggle despite all the success that they've had against North Dakota here tonight, just unable to come away with that one score that they're looking for.
Yeah, the Lopes have been really strong defensively. They just can't score tonight, which has really been a problem.
Looking for the pass on the near side. It's going to be blocked by North Dakota again. That's Bailey McNitt. As the Lopes looking like they're going to get their 5th corner of this one. Another golden opportunity here for the Lopes.
Looks like we'll have some substitutions for the Lopes as Remy Deutsch checks in.
Remy Deutsch, the sophomore out of Gilbert, Arizona, making her first appearance in this one. As Anderson kicks it away, we'll see if the Lopes give themselves an opportunity here, looking for the header there. They won't connect. Larson looking for the goal from outside the box, but she's going to pop that one up just a little bit over the net. Giving Catherine Klein all the time in the world here to kick it away yet again. This offense continues to miss out on some opportunities here in Phoenix. Quick pass off from Klein. As that one's going to be quickly, or it seemed like the Lopes were going to regain possession there after the short pass, as that one's going to be viciously kicked into the Lopes sideline there. Hope everybody's okay down there. It looks like they are.
Yeah, it looks like they're laughing about it. That ball definitely came straight at them. They weren't expecting that.
See what Klein wants to do here, completely outside the box as she kicks that one down the near side and into her own sideline. So both sidelines getting a taste here. As once again, like we've been mentioning all night long, the Lopes and the Fighting Hawks fighting this one out in Phoenix. McNitt with the pass to Knox down the far side of the field. Lopes quickly looking to regain possession. That one set up for Cassie Giddings. Yapello back to Giddings. He's going to kick that one out of play. Looking for a foul there is Giddings. She won't find it. But North Dakota will remain on offense here. Lauren Garthwaite had the pressure put on her earlier on in this half. And with 17 minutes into half number 2, North Dakota with their second corner kick. Going to be combated there by the Lopes defense, but quickly regrouping on offense are the Fighting Hawks. Deutsch looking for the pass up the sideline, won't find it, but the Lopes will regain possession. As Sandra Hill passes that one in. Finds Deutsch. As Eden quickly snatches that one up, she's going to kick that one out of play, so the Lopes once again will regain possession. Hill inbounds that one to Torres. Quickly booted out of play yet again. So Hill will inbound it once more. Quickly intercepted by North Dakota's defense. And they'll regain possession here, just about halfway at midfield. Carlene Yapello gonna inbound this one for the Fighting Hawks. Pops that one up, deep into Lopes territory, but nothing but purple and white there as the Lopes trying to do their best to send that one back to midfield, but right there is North Dakota taking back over on offense. Looking to regroup here as that one's quickly kicked on the far side. North Dakota struggling here offensively at the moment. Eden looking for the kill there. Garthwaite eats that one up. Comes away with her second kill, or second save, excuse me, of the half. So first shot, Mimi Eden's taken in this one. We mentioned Eden with the hat trick, her last go around in that 8-0 win for the Fighting Hawks. Comes into this one with 7 goals on the season, looking for her first of the night. There's the Lopes quickly looking for a chance to tie this one up, and right there is Klein snatching that one up. It looks like the Lopes are going to get another opportunity here. As Klein comes away with the foul. And the Lopes are going to have a golden opportunity to tie up this ball game.
Definitely an interesting play there.
So the first penalty kick in this one, as Klein commits the penalty there. And the Lopes, we saw this during the home opener against UTEP. So it looks like it's going to be Cameron Larson going to try and tie this one up for the Lopes. All North Dakota could do is watch on as Larson kicks that one right to Klein, looking for another attempt.
Really great save there from the Hawks, but definitely not what GCU wanted. That ball was almost in.
For the Lopes, once again, coming up just a bit short there is Cameron Klein. Once again, proving how good she is in front of that net. Fans starting to get a little vocal after that last play. As we take another look here, Cameron Larson right into the hands of Klein, and right there the Lopes just barely inches away from getting that ball over that line. Unable to come away with the point. Fighting Hawks regain back to midfield on the far side. So once again, Catherine Klein can breathe a sigh of relief there, as she picks up save number 4 in this one. That one batted away out of bounds.
Lopes are definitely putting the pressure on Catherine Klein, but as she has proved tonight, she's a very vital player for the Hawks.
Cameron Larson, like you mentioned earlier, Montana, a vital part to this Lopes offense. Taking every chance she had right there. Just unable to come away with the score as North Dakota looking to put some pressure on Lauren Garthwaite as Eden bats that one away back to midfield. It's going to be Yapello inbounding for North Dakota here. And on the near side, near midfield. Lopes looking to put the pressure on right now. Now 25 minutes to go in this one as Deutsch. That's that one out of play, but the Lopes will remain on defense here.
Although the Lopes may be down by one, their attitudes have not changed at all throughout this match. They are still eager, still wanting to change things and turn things around. So we still have a lot of time left in the game. And they still have that mentality on the field, which is so important.
Danny Babb entering this one for the second time for Coach Leader as Eden gets a handle on that one. Right there is Garthwaite. Gobbles that one up yet again as she'll kick this one back to midfield. So Lauren Garthwaite hasn't had a ton of pressure on her in this one, but has stepped up big here in half number 2. Lopes trying to put the pressure on Catherine Klein once more as they set up by midfield. Go for the pass on the far side, going to be intercepted there by Yapello. Yapello finding Megan Wright on the near side, passes it off. In the corner, going to be blocked there as this Lopes defense steps up yet again. Looks like we may see another corner kick here for the Fighting Hawks. Be their 4th of the night. Gonna put some more pressure here on Lauren Garthwaite. Again, the Lopes can ill afford to go down by 2 at this point in the game. Their offense has been strong to this point against Klein, but Klein has done everything in her power to come away with those 4 saves, currently shutting out the Lopes. Wright kicks that one into the Lopes box. Gonna be quickly combated by this defense. Torres looking to kick it back to midfield as she trips up a Fighting Hawk there, and it's going to be called for the foul. So North Dakota going to get another chance offensively here deep into Lopes territory. Ashley Ebling back into this one. We'll kick this one a little past midfield on the far side as the Lopes defense sets up right outside their own box. As that one's kicked deep into Lopes territory, going for the header there as Garthwaite able to block that one. And the Lopes will regain possession on offense. So Lauren Garthwaite, with her back against the wall, comes away with the save there.
And that is why she's been our starting goalkeeper all season long. Coach Dirk Leader really believes in her, and it's shown.
As we take another look, Ebeling looking to find someone deep into the Lopes box, but Garthwaite going out of her way with the header. They're able to come away with her 3rd save of the night. So Garthwaite now at 3 saves to Klein's 4. Yeah, Sandra Hill inbounds this one, quickly combated by North Dakota. Oster looking to get a hand on that one, won't find it. Pass going for Eden, or at least they were looking for Mimi Eden there, as North Dakota once again will find her there. And a brilliant pass by Eden down the near sideline, as North Dakota able to keep that one in play, but that one's going to be once again gobbled up by Lauren Garthwaite. She passes it down the far sideline as she finds Tyler Ferguson. Oster looking to steal that one away from Megan Wright as she passes back to Mara Yapello on the far side. Again, North Dakota finding a wide open hole here as they're going to take a shot against Garthwaite from way outside the box. Garthwaite able to snatch that one. And she'll send it back. So Lauren Garthwaite having her hands full here late in this second half, as that one's going to be booted out of play in midfield. Lopes will take over, looking to put the pressure back on Catherine Klein. As Sandra Hill will inbound yet again.
Hi, I'm going on number 7.
It'll be popped up in the air, headed by Torres. Yapello finds right, looking for Eden on the near sideline, but a foul's going to be called. As you can see, the ref there talking things over with Sydney Torres. Torres' second foul in this one, 14th of the night for the Lopes.
Looks like a yellow card has been called on GCU.
And that'll be Sydney Torres' first yellow card. So the Lopes defense going to have to step up yet again here, as the pressure is going to be put on Lauren Garthwaite once more. Quickly inbounded to Yapello. Back to right. And still looking for Mimi Eden in this one.
That'll be GCU's 11th yellow card of the season.
Lopes will regain possession there as Eden kicks that one out of play. Hill will inbound once more for GCU. Running out of time in this one with about 18 minutes to go.
Looks like we'll see some substitutions for GCU. As JC Ironshad will check back in.
Ironshad has been tremendous offensively thus far for the Lopes. Trying to make an impact in this one as Eden trying to steal that one away. It looks like Sandra Hill on defense, as a foul is going to be called against Eden, and the Lopes will take back over on offense. Garthwaite will kick this one away. Again, the Lopes with 23 total shots off against Catherine Klein, and this one Klein with 4 saves overall. As this North Dakota defense continues to isolate this offense for the Lopes. Hill will inbound it again.
I got you, bud. Up here, please. Right at the halfway line. Up to the halfway line after that.
This is the first time that these two teams have faced up against each other. The Fighting Hawks are on a 3-game winning streak, outscoring opponents 16-1 in those games. This will be their first match out of a 3-game road trip that'll continue next week as they face Boise State and Idaho.
As that one's inbounded, tough road ahead for these Fighting Hawks on this road trip, as that one's going to be quickly snagged by Bostard. As that one's going to be taken up the field. Lopes doing a nice job here, giving themselves some breathing room, as North Dakota able to get a handle on that one as they kick that one all the way back into Lopes territory. So the Lopes looking to catch some steam right there, quickly halted by North Dakota's defense. As Hannah Nichols will check into this one.
Now in the game for GCU, number 2, Hannah Nichols.
Inbounded by Hill. Nichols making an impact right away there. Quick pass back to the middle of the field. Only going to be inbounded by the Fighting Hawks, and right there's the Lopes defense to give them problems as Bostert looking to set something up offensively. Finds Busick. Busick taking it back to midfield. As the Lopes are going to regroup, reset here on offense. Right there is Klein. As the Lopes once again go for the home run kick right there, just unable to figure out Catherine Klein in this one after the penalty kick from Cameron Larson. Back to midfield. Emma Anderson fighting for possession there. And North Dakota is going to come away with the foul, so the Lopes will regain possession here. As they're going to get a clear shot here as they'll kick it deep into Fighting Hawks ground. Hill with Mimi Eden breathing down her neck. There's Busick back to midfield.
Up in the midfield! Up in the midfield!
As Lauren Garthwaite's going to leave the box to go snatch that one. She'll kick it back into enemy lines. As both defenses playing tremendous at the moment, not letting either team threat here. As Anderson finds Larson on the far side. And right there are the Hawks as the Lopes once again taking another shot there. Another beautiful block by that North Dakota offense, or defense, excuse me. It was Hannah Nichols taking a shot at the tie as the Lopes once again getting a chance to regroup on offense.
Tonight's matchup really shows that the Lopes have been really strong defensively, just been really struggling offensively all season.
So once again, the Lopes will inbound it here at the 77.5-minute mark.
We're going to see some substitutions here from both teams.
Lexi Miller making her first appearance for the Fighting Hawks in this one. As Sophia Roberts, who once again scored that goal on the road against Santa Barbara for her first goal of her career, comes into this one late. Again, the Lopes with just 12 minutes to go to have a chance to tie this one up. Pass quickly inbounded to Hannah Nichols. Nichols takes it down the far side. That one's going to be out of play, but the Lopes will regain possession as it looks like they're going to come away with another potential corner here. Trying to once again put the pressure on Catherine Klein. Once again came away with 4 saves off of 24 total shots from the Lopes in this one.
Logan Van Dyne is checking out.
So Anderson will line kick and deliver. We'll see who she can find. Lopes taking a chance, but that one's going to be popped up on the left side once again. So Klein will kick this one away. As North Dakota continues to stall defensively with, again, just 11 minutes to go in this one. Sandra Hill with the header there. Yapello with the kick down the far side. That's going to be Megan Wright with the Lopes on defense. A great defensive play there. As Garthwaite coming way out of her box there to come away with the block. And she's going to get fouled for it. And just like that, North Dakota looking to put the pressure on. As we saw earlier in this one, Catherine Klein leaving the box, setting up a potential game-tying penalty kick from the Lopes.
Coach Leader does not seem to be happy down there on the sideline.
As North Dakota is going to get their chance for their first penalty kick of the night. And it's going to be Megan Wright that's going to take it. So Wright versus Garthwaite. A huge moment in this game for the Lopes, down by 1 already with about 10.5 minutes to go. Garthwaite unable to bat that one down as Megan Wright comes away with the score, and it is 2-0 North Dakota. Well, like I just mentioned, Montana Catherine Klein committing that penalty earlier on in this game. Cameron Larson unable to come away with the tie on the penalty kick, but Megan Wright coming through for the Fighting Hawks there as she gets that one past a diving Lauren Garthwaite on the right side of the net.
Looks like Coach Leader is down there talking to the refs, unhappy. Not the place that you want to be in if you're the Lopes.
And a huge insurance point there from Megan Wright, who comes away with the penalty goal. About 79.5 minutes in this one. As Coach Leader and his coaching staff continues to talk things over with the head official here. And it looks like the Lopes are going to have their backs against the walls here with about 10 minutes to go. But this offense is going to have to step up in a big way now. Down by 2 against Catherine Klein.
Coach is definitely getting pretty loud down there on the sideline.
And you got to be frustrated if you're Coach Leader at this point. The defense has played well to this point all season long.
Yeah, GCU taking 25 shots on the night and not being able to have any of those. You can't be happy right now if you're Coach Leader.
North Dakota looking to take that one back deep in the Lopes territory. Going to be quickly batted out of bounds as the Lopes will regain possession with about 10 minutes to go. So they have 10 minutes to score at least twice in this one, as they look to continue to put the pressure on Catherine Klein after that devastating penalty kick from Megan Wright. Quickly headed away by Yapello. And right there is Olivia Knox able to combat that one back to midfield.
Tough day for Lauren Garthwaite, but we all have to remember that she is a freshman here at GCU. This is her first season of collegiate soccer. And with time, she's going to grow and become better and better. She's even still adjusting to college life, as this is her first semester. And it's a complete new atmosphere, something that she's not used to. As she's facing up against teams that are seniors and juniors who have done this for so many years and have way more experience.
As that one's kicked way out of play, as Klein will once again kick this one back into Lopes territory. And like you mentioned, Montana Lauren Garthwaite has played well tremendously here tonight, despite those 2 goals allowed. 5 saves through the first 81.5 minutes in this one. Coach Leader showing a lot of faith in Lauren Garthwaite as the freshman goalkeeper this season. As that one's quickly booted back to midfield. North Dakota trying to put something together offensively yet again, as the Lopes looking to track that one down from Yapello, and they do. Tyler Ferguson able to bat that one back to midfield. Back to Nichols. Passes that one to Roberts. Roberts gonna watch that one go out of play on the near side.
Just about 8 minutes to go left in the second half.
Nichols trying to keep that one in play. She won't, so North Dakota will take back over on offense. Again, just trying to ice the clock at this point, with about 7.5 minutes remaining. Inbounded by Wright. Lopes quickly trying to find something out on offense here as Yapello kicks that one back near midfield. Right there are the Lopes, so they'll regroup here offensively with very little time to go. Trying to find some separation. Kicks that one deep into North Dakota territory, but right there is Klein, as that one was kicked with a little too much oomph. as she'll kick this one back to midfield. Nichols has the ball at midfield, finds Roberts in the corner. Roberts inside the box looking to get a shot off. Won't find it there as there's no one to be found on the right side, and that one will go out of play. And North Dakota will take over once again, just trying to milk the clock at this point with about 6.5 minutes remaining, as we'll see a few more substitutions with Cameron Larson making her way back out onto the field, as once again the highest scorekeeper for North Dakota, Mimi Eden, making her final appearance in this one as well.
This seems to be the exact situation that keeps happening over and over all night long throughout this entire game. So many attempts that are potentially scoring opportunities that the Lopes just haven't been able to get to.
So Klein will kick this one way outside the box on the far side corner, as that one goes back to midfield for North Dakota. Quickly batted away by the Lopes, but out of play. So Wright will inbound this one again. First score of this game, if you're just joining us, Olivia Knox with her second goal of the season at 12 minutes and 32 seconds into this game. A header past Lauren Garthwaite. That gave them a 1-0 lead going into the first half. Catherine Klein has done all she can defensively for North Dakota in this one, looking to pick up yet another shutout in this one with 4 saves. Lauren Garthwaite with 5 saves on the Lopes end. 1-0 lead with about 75 minutes into this game before Megan Wright came away with the penalty kick to potentially put the nail in the coffin in this game, as North Dakota looking for their second consecutive shutout, currently up 2-0 with 5 minutes to go. That one batted away back to midfield on the far side. Lopes looking to keep it in play. They won't there, as they'll quickly inbound it, as Nichols unable to get a handle on it there. North Dakota's defense continuing to step up, as that one's batted away back to midfield on the near side, as that one's going to trickle out of play. North Dakota once again finding some separation here, going for the hat trick in this one. Won't find it there, as that one's batted away. Looked like by Sandra Hill. She'll inbound this one for the Lopes, as it looks like North Dakota is going to get another chance here with another corner kick.
There's only 4 minutes remaining left in the second half. Lopes really looking to prevent the Hawks scoring opportunities.
As Eden kicks that one out of play. We'll see who wants to inbound this one. It looks like Ashley Ebeling going to inbound this one for the Fighting Hawks. Inbounds it to Mimi Eden. And despite the Fighting Hawks' success in this one, Mimi Eden, their leading scorer with 7 goals this season, has yet to make her presence felt in this one. We've seen her speed make an impact in this one on several plays, breaking away on the far side of the field. Yapello passes that one off. That one rolls out of play.
Some interesting plays going on in this corner.
And the Fighting Hawks just trying to isolate the clock here, as that one's going to be booted out of play yet again. The Lopes will take over. And just under 3 minutes to go in this one. That one headed on the near side, quickly booted out of play by Yapello yet again. So the Lopes will inbound once again. And the one thing that the Lopes will take away from this game All the missed opportunities against Catherine Klein, who came away with those 4 saves with 26 shot opportunities to North Dakota's 13. So the Lopes have double the shot opportunities in this one. That one's batted away by Coach Leader, passes it off to Sandra Hill. As North Dakota's defense continues to put the pressure on the Lopes offense, not giving them any room here to put anything offensively together. As that one's kicked away deep into enemy territory, but right there is going to be Catherine Klein, who's going to kick it away once more with just under 2 minutes to go.
Jack, I caught up with head soccer coach, Coach Heineman, who just got his 500th win on the season, and he told me it just doesn't come easy. And these girls, it's a whole brand new team, and they got to understand that it's going to take some time for them to get there.
The Lopes definitely experiencing the growing pains early on in this season. Once again, the defense really stepping up against a really good offensive juggernaut in North Dakota, who again is coming off an 8-0 win, looking for their 6th win tonight.
There is 1 minute remaining in regulation. 1 minute.
So Klein will kick this one away once more. And with just under 40 seconds to go in this one, North Dakota's defense has really stepped up in a big way like we haven't seen all night long in this one in these final minutes, as Klein will once again kick it away once more. Lopes trying to put the pressure on. As Iran Chad with a last-ditch effort there, but Klein kicks it away back to midfield. Right there is Eden. And they'll regain possession here with about 10 seconds to go. So the Lopes, with all the opportunities that they've had in this one, 26 total shot-offs against Catherine Klein, just unable to come away with a score as Catherine Klein picks up her 2nd consecutive shutout of the season. And North Dakota improves to 6-1 lifetime against the Lopes, 5-0 lifetime here at GCU Soccer Stadium in Phoenix, Arizona. As Montana Lopes just unable to come away with anything offensively here, as Lauren Garthwaite with another tremendous performance in this one, spoiled by the offensive last-ditch efforts.
Yeah, Jack, the Lopes both teams had tremendous defense, but they just both struggled with offense. The Lopes were threatening all night long until the second half, and North Dakota's defense started isolating the Lopes. GCU had 26 scoring opportunities when North Dakota only had 13, but still we were unable to make any of those goals, which really affected us this game.
As we take a look at the GCU Golf Course Player of the Game, Lauren Garthwaite, we mentioned how good she was in this one. 5 saves despite the 2 goals allowed. We saw Olivia Knox with that goal early on in this game at the 12.5-minute mark, 12 minutes and 32 seconds to be exact. And then, of course, the big penalty kick later on in that game, coming at the hands of Megan Wright to put them up 2-0. A big insurance goal for North Dakota, as, again, Lauren Garthwaite with those 5 saves is today's GCU Golf Course Player of the Game. Thank you for tuning in, as this Thursday we will see another women's soccer matchup as they face off against Northern Colorado right here on GCU TV. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. From everybody here at GCU TV alongside Montana Landon, I'm Jack O'Hara saying have a great night, and as always, go Lopes.
Let's clean up out there first, and then we'll come back about this stuff, okay?